Hello guys, welcome to Sunflower Angel Lotus. On our last video, we talked about spirituality and the stages. In this video, we will pick back up on the stages of spirituality. We will go over stages 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's get into it. Okay, so we left off on stage 3. Now we will get into stage 4. Dark night of the soul, disillusionment. In this stage, we think to ourselves, we question ourselves, why me? Why is the world collapsing around us? Maybe we feel to ourselves, the collective feels very heavy. Why is the world so dark and evil? Those are maybe some of the types of feelings that you're feeling, or some of the symptoms. When it comes to the stage of the dark night of the soul, you can feel out of place with your friends, your family, your co-workers. You can feel out of place in honestly every avenue of your life. I would say you would feel it. Well, I feel especially when I had my dark night of the soul, I felt out of place, especially in my work environment and at home. I stay with my family, so when it comes to that, we're not very close as we grew up. And then also in my workplace, I hate to say this, but I tend to be the only black there, so that does create a lot of uncomfortability and feeling left out and feeling like the black sheep, and every day does come with exclusion. And you start to feel like you don't have any connection with your coworkers. You start to feel like the conversations are surface level. And then when it comes to your daily life, I hate to say this, but I have family that are karmic. So, and we're not very close, but we are kind of, So I've grown out of those relationships where they want to be stagnant and I want to move on. So it also can create a lot of isolation as well, and also can create a lot of bad thoughts in the mind of what's wrong with me, or why is this happening, or really just asking God those questions, or your angels or your spirit team, and really seeking for inner guidance too as well in those times of those crucial times. But anyway, sometimes the best stage to control evil, in those thoughts as well, to control the evil projection of other people in those times, because things can get very heavy and very thick in the dark night of the soul, especially if you're feeling down and having those bad thoughts. It can seem like the world is against you. And my Christianity beliefs, it shaped me from how I am today. So that also made me feel like I was alone and isolated, because I was stepping out of Christianity and being spiritual. And my family, they were still Christian, and I was spiritual, which is not a religion. So I feel like that's also a good example of explaining what the dark night of the soul is. Okay, let's get into stage 5. Stage 5 is interrogation and embodiment. Spiritual insights into daily life, such as reflection of personal connections in platonic, romantic, and asking the questions of internal self. So with this one, interrogation, what does it mean when you think of interrogation and the embodiment of spiritual insight. When I think of that, it basically comes to mind of a time of reflection, of a time of living authentically and balancing your inner and outer world, a time of asking yourself the questions, a time of reflecting through your personal connections or your personal relationships, whether that be love, platonic, or work-based, or reflecting on your career. I would say having that embodiment of having full control of all aspects of your life and your foundation. I feel like that's what that stage means for me, and what I've been through has been reflecting my entire life up until now, my spiritual awakenings, reflecting my karmic relationships, whether that be lovers or just family members, or my work environment, or just my daily life in general, what I like to do and what keeps me going forward, how I balance my life out. You know, whether that be working out or meditation or journaling or writing or putting out new content for you guys. You know, those are all parts of embodying my true self and living more in my authentic self, and just being more real and raw and living more in my everyday. So let's get into the next stage. Stage 6, service and gifts and wisdom to help others. Well, this one is basically service and ministry. So this one is using your gifts and wisdom to help others, to contribute to the collective, to tribute to humanity, to tribute to the good being of others, you know, good deeds, you know, not expecting anything back from others as well, I feel like. And when you do that, it also does bring good karma to you, you know, just doing good for others and not expecting anything back. You know, we all have gifts from God, and that is what we're here for, to live out our purpose and help others through our gifts from God. So whether that be you're a medium, you're a tarot reader, you're a motivational speaker, you're a light worker, you're a starseed, you're a doctor, you're a nurse, a firefighter, or you're a lawyer or an athlete or a musician or a singer, we all have a place in this world to share our gifts and talents and contribute to restoring this earth and making this world a better place. So let's move on to the last stage of spiritual awakenings. Stage 7 is union and transformation, achieving profound harmony, non-judgment, and a sense of oneness and wholeness with the universe. Well, spirit, source, the universe, or whatever name you use. The last stage I'm going through with you guys, feeling whole, but I'm still building that foundation through spirituality and building that foundation of wholeness with God, of growing more authentic every day on my spiritual path. But I'm still building that foundation all around. Like, I feel whole, yes, inside and complete, but not on my outer world, if that makes sense. And that is it for the spiritual awakening stages. In the next video, we will be going over how I stepped away from Christianity and how I became spiritual. Because spirituality is a part of us all. We all have to tap into it. And even if you do go by religion or other religions, I should say, we are all still spiritual. We are all still connected by one. And I believe that my purpose, my goal, is to bring you guys this message to be a testimony to God, to others, to others, and to share my light and my wisdom and to guide others. So in the next video, we will be going over how I stepped away from Christianity and how I was asked to step away to help serve others. Because if not, it would hinder you, it would hinder you and it would hinder me. And I don't want that, and neither does the divine. So I love you guys so much, and this video has been enlightful, has been fun, it has been informational, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Take care.